Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sumo Fighter for the Game Boy. We have made it all the way to the final world on the super difficulty. And after I get a drink of tea and ponder how I got this far, which you've probably seen just by probably watching the other 14 videos before this, we might as well begin. And want to be very careful. That guy always catches me out. You got the hammermen jumping down from the top of the screen at the very beginning here. And they always catch me out half the time. Now this part, we need to avoid getting hit by the projectiles from that floating head and get through the bonus stage. That way we can skip a little bit of the stage, or rather a lot of the stage, and also refill our health too. That would definitely be very helpful. Once you make it past the bonus stage, assuming you go into it, this area becomes a lot simpler. I want to make sure that I break these, and there's nothing in there, so let's just go ahead and get the password. 260153, and I'm going to go ahead and get myself another drink of tea before I continue. So, last time we beat World 4 on hard. Once again, I can say that I am proud to have gotten myself through it, because things do settle down around here. Of course, we still have to get through the usual stuff that we did on hard mode, such as the geisha with the super deformed faces that drop the skulls whenever you hit them. We still got the feudal lords, we still got the fireballs. We still got the guy in the raccoon suit throwing fireballs at us for whatever reason. We still got this random demon head showing up. Thanks, I needed that. No, not really. And I do want to find a bonus stage, as I always do. I scrolled the screen too far to the right there, so I couldn't go back like I wanted. Oh well. And I'm not going to be able to hit him. Really? You're just not going to let me jump, game? And I almost ran right into the disaster. Thankfully, I managed to avoid doing that. Let's just go ahead and jump into... Stop. Let's just jump into the bonus stage and get our health refilled and skip part of the stage. Good thing we did. It wouldn't have mattered to me if I played a game or not, though it would have been nice to play a sumo match or a arm wrestling match just for old time's sake, but some wars, forget it. I am not doing that another time in this game. And it's a good thing we were able to somehow get away from him. Password is 670529. For some reason, that final demon head is the only one I have an easy time getting away from. And now it's time for stage 5-3. Which means I get to beat this game once and for all. Though if you played this one at least once, you know the drill. Get on the platforms, avoid the bamboo, take out as many enemies as you can, wait for these guys to jump before approaching them, go down here for power-ups, try not to run into enemies if you go for said power-ups, wait for this guy to drop down. And at this rate, it's just all about getting to the end of the stage. I can't believe I hit that guy without getting hurt myself. And we have one more set of those blocks to go before we make it to the final battle. Well, so much for getting through here without getting hit. Well, at least we don't have much further to go now. So we got that working out for us, which is rather nice. And I thought I could land on the platform and duck down and hit him, but game wouldn't let me for some reason. Oh well. Grab the bowl of rice for no reason. Grab the full health pickup. As long as you don't do anything not smart, we should be good. Want to be very careful jumping over the bamboo spikes here as we make our way to the end. And now I want to hit this guy as soon as he shows up, jump over him if I can, get the 2 stomps in, wait for this guy, hit him, try to jump over him, get the 2 stomps in, and I was able to stun him briefly and get him away from me. And now to get our health and take care of the guy who is coming after us. As long as you just wait here and just keep mashing the attack button. Good, we got him. Apparently he seemed to have more health than he did in the other difficulty levels, but, well, because I was ready for him, I was able to take care of him. And this time we get no password because we've just beaten Super Mode. We have just beaten Sumo Fighter at last. Might as well see those credits. Congratulations! You are a great player. Well, I better be if I want to have the patience to get through Hard Mode Part 2. And there we go, we got the credits. So how does this game stack up? Graphics here are pretty nice. You can definitely tell what everyone and everything is. The sound of music, I do like that there's a little bit of diversity in the music. Some of it is pretty serious. Some of it, a little bit of it is a bit anything other than serious, I guess you could say. Some of it was a little weird. But I did like what I heard. Same with the sound. Sound wasn't too bad either. You got the usual smacking around and throwing of enemies. You got the arcadey sound effects from the bonus areas. The sound and music here was pretty serviceable. Gameplay, it was alright for the most part. It is possible to accidentally dash by double tapping left or right inadvertently and just careening off into a bottomless pit to your doom or into an enemy when you don't want to. As long as you're careful, you're good. Also, jumping around, kind of weird. Also, director, G. Baba. Giant Baba? No, that's somebody else. Jumping in this game, jumping and platforming is really basic, and it's just kind of weird how the jumping physics are in this game. I mean, you jump up, you float up just a little bit, and then you just come straight down like you're a stone or something. You really have to get used to it, especially if you're making running jumps to a platform and or over a spike pit of some sort. I got used to it though. And the replay value, well, you have 3 difficulty settings, but I just went through them, though there's not much in the way of replay value for me. Your mileage may vary. You may want to beat the game on all 3 difficulty settings. You may not. I went ahead and did it because I wanted to see if I could, and as you can see, I did. And is this game worth picking up? It's alright. It doesn't exactly set the world on fire. But what it does serviceably well. It's an alright platformer for the Game Boy. It gets brownie points for having a sumo wrestler as a protagonist, which you usually don't see in a video game that comes out in the West. What else is there to say? At least the passwords save your progress and your statistics. So at least the game is kind of helpful in that regard. This is by all means a pretty interesting game for the Game Boy, and this was also developed by KID, Kindle Imagine Develop, or Kindle Innovate Develop. I can't remember what the KID acronym stands for anymore, but without this game, you wouldn't have Kickmaster, which was released in Japan a year later. Which, again, I have to reiterate that this game came out before Kickmaster in Japan, and afterwards in the West. So, not much else to say here. Might as well end it before I go rambling again. This has been Let's Play Sumo Fighter for the Game Boy. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. Hopefully I'll be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be bad. Maybe it'll be somewhere in between. Who knows? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.